So Sip Sip Hurray. I think everyone is waiting. The participants have already displayed their things, and the judges are also waiting to go and check the things.
So before we begin, let me introduce the esteemed judges here. Our first judge today is Mrs. Sharayu Kaushik, Sharayu Pachi. After graduating from Elphinstone College, she began her professional journey with a brief stint in a marine insurance company. With the arrival of her daughter, she chose to step away from her career to embrace full-time motherhood and the role of a homemaker. Once both her daughters became independent, she returned to the professional world as a teacher, dedicating 24 fulfilling years to shaping young minds. After retiring from teaching, she wholeheartedly pursued her passions, traveling, reading, and cooking, discovering joy in exploring flavors and recipes inspired by her life experiences. She brings to this cooking competition a deep love for food, enriched by many chapters of her personal and professional journey. Let's welcome Sharayu Pachi. Our second judge for today is young Dhanashri Mallapur, a passionate cooking enthusiast whose culinary journey began over a decade ago with baking. From perfecting cakes and desserts to mastering North Indian cuisine, her love for food continues to grow. She also takes party orders, bringing her signature flavors to every celebration. Beyond the kitchen, she expresses her creativity through quilting memory blankets and sewing unique pieces. With her multi-talented spirit and passion for learning, she truly reflects creativity and versatility. Today, she brings her rich experience, keen eye for detail, and love for flavors to the judging panel, helping us celebrate creativity, taste, and presentation. Please welcome Dhanashri Mallapur.
सांबार आहे, स्टफ्ड रिंग्स गट्टी असल्याने कट करून तातूंत सेंटर पोटॅटो स्टफिंग मागीर भजी मागीर चिटणी म्हणटा सॉरी सुके खतखतें रायता काप आणि भेंडी.
व्हेरी नाईस. तू परत तू सांग ताकल बरे.
या इडली सुके पापड मागीर खड्यो पिकल आईस्क्रीम खीरी सांदण दोड्डग फणसा उपकरी भजे मेरी बज्जी विथ कडगी then chakke that mash kरून
चक्को
भेंडी बिर्याणी पोळी and चण आणि कडगी घालून कोदे.
वंडरफुल. कल बरेल्या मग.
घोसाळे चिराचे फ्राय, घोसाळे भजी, घोसाळे पोळी, घोसाळे दाळी आंबट, घोसाळे वाळी भेंडी, घोसाळ्या भजी, घोसाळे चणे सुके आणि सासम.
हे रिवाइज झालं रस चंद्रिका.
लोणचें बिमला लोणचें तासम तो संभोबर जाता कोदेल भेंडी आनी पिकेल बिमलाचे गोज्जू
ओके.
गोड सास म्हणते गोड घाले
सांग.
लोणचें गोज्जू भेंडी सांबारांत घालून जाता आनी म्हशी खावचे.
नाईस. You want to? Latika Pachi? Oh, sorry.
बिमला गोजू भेंडी सुके आंबट फिश करी घालून चटणी लोणचें आंबट बांगडा सुके बांगडा आमची तिखट घालून
Wow.
मागीर सांबार
Nice. तुगला?
सासव भजी लोणचें घरात
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. सांग.
गोज्जू बिंबल दाळी घालून आंबट बिंबल तोरी घालून भेंडी चटणी बिमलाची बिंबल काकडी घालून सासम बिमला सॉंग आणि बिमलाची वेज सूप.
The name of the game as suggested by Rupa. Okay, so now we will be giving you something to eat, a starter to eat. त्या गोमट्याक कोणू पळय आती ताजी टेक्स्चर पळय आती भितर कलकल असत कलर्स कल पळय आती you should guess what ingredients have gone into that.
नाही आणि खाऊं का ना टेस्ट आहे कर का.
टेस्ट खाऊं पटकन खाल्यार तुमकां दिसच ना. So you open, you check, and then start writing. One hint I can give you: I put salt. Okay, that you don't write. I have put potato, so don't write that. So anything else you can think of, we will. Yeah. Okay.
and lime juice. And then I decorated it with this. But I had to put ice to separate on the starters. I made, I called it, let me say, make it more short, Indochina healthy millet Manchurian balls. So I adopted the Manchurian balls Chinese in the Indian way, which I used jwari, bajri, rice powder and basil for mixing with them. All the vegetables or whatever. Yeah. So all that.
Prepared sun-kissed saffron splash. So it is coconut water and I've used sugarcane juice, some lime, then ginger juice, and for garnishing I've put coconut malai, chia seeds and saffron splash.
We made 2 mocktails. One is, I call it mystical bliss. Actually, it's more like a visual drink. You know, the whole idea, because I have a plant of beauty at home. So I personally like to have a nice warm cup of some hot thing in the morning, because I'm not a tea coffee person. So I enjoy that. So basically, it doesn't have a flavor by itself. So you need to add something. If I would have added Sprite first, it would have changed the color immediately. That's the reason I kept the thing separate. So I had kept a few droppers. So the idea is a little fun, like a pichkari thing. So you fill the lemon and sugar syrup, and you go on adding. And adding, as you add, the color changes. So there are 2 starters that we prepared. So I mean Nanda Bellarim and my Amma and myself. So the first is bullet shots. It's basically falafel family. So it's the falafel in a miniature version. And the presentation I gave is, instead of serving the dip separately, you serve it in the short glass. The second was Nawabi Sukoon. Trust me, it's sukoon when you eat that, because I'm a mushroom lover. And I love when it just goes in your mouth and melts. It's a better version of a non-vegetarian substitute on Tuesdays. Yeah. So it's very nice. I tried to do it. Basically, it's served with naans, but I avoided naan because they're, chewy zata by the time you serve.
सारस्वत महिला समाजात आभारी असं म्हाका जजमून आपय खातीर आता कमिंग स्ट्रेट टू द पॉइंट आम्ही सान नासतना कोणाक जेवण आपयल्यारी एक उपमा शरबत एक निंबू शरबत शिले ऑफकोर्स हार्ड ड्रिंक्स घेतल्या तांगेल बी गडाचे आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू टॉक अबाउट इट जाल्यार कोण घ्यान आशिल्ले पळय तांकां अशी चूक जाता बसका पडटाली सो दीस आयडिया ऑफ स्टार्टर्स अँड मॉकटेल्स at cocktails and परत alcohol असता so mocktails घेतली मी ती it's a different thing altogether आणि mocktails तू 2-3 घेतली तर के मातल्या लागची भयना so you can very safely take it आणि कळत मातान तू पुदिना निंबू आणि सलाची मिती appetite वाढता जेवणच्याक पाहिजे की समज जेवणच्याक जाता तशी स्टार्टर्स एक पण तू दूर ता नाही असता केस तांक ते जोर भूक लागील असता सो आम्ही इंग्लिशान म्हणतात टू टेक द एज ऑफ एक 2-4 स्टार्टर्स खाल्यार पळय बरें दिसता आणि ते दोन्ही घेतना यू नो थोड्या जाणांक गुर्त आसना सो यू स्टार्ट मिक्सिंग विथ द अदर्स सो एक नमन्या फ्रेंडशीप जाता ताजे भितर आणि इन द सेम टायम द होस्टेस ती थोडो वेळ मेळटा लास्ट मिनिट पळय सगळें अरेंजमेंट करूंक तयारी लेआउट करूंक आणि ती वेळ मेळटा तुम्ही ते स्टार्टर्स आणि मॉकटेल्स घ्यायचे सो आय थिंक दॅट्स अ व्हेरी गुड आयडिया हॉटेल्स आणि मातण्यात घरगुती सगळ्यांनी ते सुरू केला सो हांग तुमकां मस्त आयडियाज येतल्या गो हेड
in this place. I've grown up here. All my dances, I've fallen so many times. I've danced here for 4 years, and now coming here as a judge, it is very, like, you know, it's emotional and it's like really a proud moment for me, so that I get to come here with y'all and spend time with y'all. Also, the starters in Hasake, it was very good. All of them were like on different on other levels. Very एकदम winged अशिला. They were not अशी similar like usual national. So हम competition आमचं तिकडे मस्त विचार करून आमचं numbers घेऊन का पडला. But each one was very unique. It was very nice. And should we tell them?
I'm sure they're waiting for it.
So in the drinks, second first. Second first? Okay. So drinks and two, second is Scarlet Aura.
Geeta Bansi.
And the first one was Saffron Slash. Okay. And starters and two. Second was Bullet Shots. Okay. And first was Nawabi Sukoon. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Naksha Bellare and Nanda Bellare.
Oh. So,
I'm here to propose vote of thanks on behalf of Saraswat Mahila Samaj at the conclusion of our annual cookery competition. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished judges, Srimati Sharayu Kaushik and Ms. Dhanashri Mallapur, for graciously giving us their valuable time and sharing their expertise. Thank you for taking on the task of evaluating the creativity and skills displayed in today's culinary creations. Yes, and now a big round of applause to all the participants of today. Your passion for food, enthusiasm and creativity have truly made this competition a memorable one. Congratulations to all the winners. Your achievements are well deserved. A very big thank you to Leena Kotwal, Nandita Hemmadi Shirur, Bhakti Ullar, Rupa Lobo for planning and organizing the food games and ensuring everything ran smoothly. Thank you, Rupa, for also covering the event for photography and videography. Finally, I'd like to thank each and every one of you in the audience for your enthusiastic presence and constant encouragement. Our next program announcement now. Our next program will be our first program of the year, and we are happy to announce that Srimati Chetna Kadle has agreed and will be giving us a vocal music program for Sankranti Sammelan on 17th January, which is a Saturday, at 4 p.m. at Samaj Hall. Please join in large numbers with your family and friends. We come to the donations part. Rupees 5 lakhs to Medical Relief Emergency Renal Fund from Kalindi Koryal in memory of Dr. Harish Koryal. Interest to be given as aid to renal patients, and rupees 2.50 lakhs to Non-Corpus Medical Relief Renal Fund, the amount to be given in 4 installments as renal aid. There's a 1 lakh scholarship fund by Kalindi Koryal in memory of Srimati Meenakshi Bizur on the occasion of her birth centenary. Yes, and now we have to enjoy the snacks organized by Kalindi Koryal, Pachi. in memory of her mother-in-law, Meera Pachi. Greetings of the season to each and every one of you, and let's welcome 2026 with even more enthusiasm and bring joy to our lives. Thank you.